Welcome to the show.
I like to go to the shop to buy bread. When you buy bread, you need to buy butter, eggs, jam.
But I feel like information you can more mafaratlhatlheng tsona lo tse fetsang o di tlhalosa ke
Exactly, Maria. One gonna get share on with that.
mara ke strictly business le sa tsa phone le tsenya batho le na man
Business fail. I wanna go on to.
yeah I wanna go well
Mzomnyama ahlanganeni.
went right
In 3 years to come, 4 years to come, Ntori Range, it will be big. Welcome to Charity Podcast. Uwile Mushibanula wa Willie West. Mushibanula wa la touchline. Hele re bone re le mo dipelo tsa rona di utlwile botlhoko because of the hero has fallen. A legend has fallen. Re wa re le mola rena re le pa Charity Podcast pelo tsa rona di le botlhoko. Hona banong re mo re ntse mo pele ha lena ka lebakeng la Alfred Nyoni in Niger. Niger, a great player, a legend. Nerere Baha Nyoni, Baha Nyoni, Alala Sherwa Fela, Lena Relashihit. Dilo tsohle di mo tsong a modimo ke ena a controlang dilo tsohle. If rena ne re khona ho control na re ka se dumele se hore go nne bjao hele mbona ke le mo ke na le bae le bona ba dipelo tsa bona di utlwileng botlhoko ka ba kopa hore ba tle mo esli rena Charity Podcast re bitsa batho ba tlo re thusa ke tlo thoma ka this side ke Solmolapo ke coachera ya hae Ntate Khoza ke Hlapi ke Nkuna Hlapi Nkuna so ntle le ho senya nako e reng ke ba fe mone a chance or ona monyetla wa hore bona ba ti introduce hore ba tswa ko kae eske boletse maina bona ke eng ba itsane bjang le bona ke tla thoma ka mo Solmolapo over to you.
Dumelang baagi ba Easteres le di kgaolo tse di mabapi Great Hammanskraal le bua le Solmolapo former Manning Rangers Easteres United South African international player mo Charity Podcast.
Oh, evening the viewers. Mona le bua le Joe Khoza. I'm the president of JK Masters. When Niger was playing, was a coach, was everything to the team.
Yeah, good evening to Charity Podcast listeners. Baagi ba Easteres ka bophara le Hammanskraal ikadile. Okay, Solomon Nkuna, better known as Hlapi mo ba bantši. Ke thabela o ba le lena mo Charity Podcast ka jeko re tlo le ka o celebrate bophelo ba legend ya rena e leng Alfred Nyoni, better known as Niger.
Ke a leboha le rena re le Charity Podcast re lebohe borra ba bohle ba tsere nako ba tlola di family tsa bona ha ba tla go ditirong tsa bona tsa go fapafapana ba khonne go tla mo go tlo celebrate bophelo ba the legend the hero le lo dipelo tsa bona di ntse botlhoko e reng ke le tlhalosetsengana hanyane ka mokgo nna ke itse Niger nna okay ke mo itse hanyane di guest tsaka di tla le botsa ka mokgo ba tlhankgole do le bona Niger the legend Niger ke thomile go mo itse go dibolong ra tshameka mme nna a ka tswela pele go tshwanela ka mokgwena a tswetseng pele ka teng ka tla tlo mmona hape ha ba tshameka tournament ko grounding ya Matso ka mo interviewer na ba lositse but ka mokgwa na rata bolo ka teng he was a happy man at the end of the day football was to win ka mo founela e le Sunday ka re khopela hore a tle mo Charity Podcast ke He didn't hesitate. Honorable Kiel. Tarimunu serious or I was happy he bona Niger at like 5 o'clock at Zena and Nafat. Niger nele moto at Zandilo serious. Niger nasanya zise. Hariki Wilfred umbutisa umpota e. And Niger hakimu interview. Oblesi diloze adi ratang lise ilor adi mutaripil. Niger, one of the things long horror we emphasize go hore know the masters, but samega bolo than the seniors or juniors. So instead of Bato Bohela, the legend did the juniors. The juniors the other the Bohela Bona, but Mabia. So the irregular notage or Garabiala as a self-fulfilling woman. So, Kinto a young name of tree. At Halosor, whatever Sarena, Retsamega Bolo, the ground to sort in the decline. No one Adisatala, Adisanabat. Even the ground to take the Fetu Hile Matani. Ata Aleboha, the founders, Yatwani League, because of Ebafana or Lebona Baconusiana. But nefiti I tell us a lot high toma etomile eli di taverne. I mentioned about what they ya fele sabano yanna di team. So it's a tough league, it's a good league. A long hore that's they are playing a perfect football. And then happy Niger o congratulate or orotomadite but baba to sit more bolo etwele pele. But what's on a little brastifi. Prastif Seleka, Mike Mutweni, Brapele, Brajabu, Brastak. Kintwe Niger, Elohor Nemo Tabisi Segayona, you. Sobano, Oli Lewihile, Lehe Awesukumudimu Moyahai, O Moterewa Hizur Lena Patialena, Elitamiki. Hoyamunam mo Kikamkuna, you meeting at day. Ereban discussian Savaga, Kere ena Rosol Mulapo, Amot Halusa Gamko ena Amutingati.
Very good evening. Very good evening, Hapa, because I work good evening. It's a sombre mood for Ritlefa, Kanako E, Rutubua, Kantate, Welo, or Retohetzi, Rubua Kantate Nyoni. Re utlwile botlhoko re sa itumela mme se re tshwantse re se dire go tla fa re tlo bua ka yena ka mo go re mo itseng ka teng ntse re mo itse sa go tloa ntse ile gore o tshamekela setlhopha sa Malta motse sa Brasech mo groundong ya between re dirile le Kapa. The first time ke mona Niger na ile di under 16 games ko Kapa re tshameka le Malta motse team ya Kapa ne consista ka bo Solomon Sethole bo Isaac Mutibi bo basimane ba bantsi ba Jack basimane ba bantsi ba bo F4 le bo Doni ka mo di C bo Peter ne le batho ba ne le basimane ba bantsi so ya re bo Niger ne le bo Burundi bo Sipho bo BRICS le yena Niger ka bo yena le Zidane mfana hae you know when you watch that team ya bona Ali was never miss Ali that time never so miss Niger. Ali was a rare breed of a talent you'll see you can see gore ga tshwane le ba bang o itlhophile mo grouping he was the crop of the cream of the team Malta motse the understanding at that time he was marvel to watch then that's when after a season Brasech aba promoter aba isa ko first team ya Malta motse whereby now yena le Burundi le Sipho they showed who they are Malta motse ya started a very strong team around to le samga league le bong Tatenkuna ya Greater Stemvater that's when you know at that time hore Heria di Bolong Heria ko Malta motse we've got this player Niger. Yes, they had great players, Bujuri, Rambi, but you knew there's that special player where o tlo lefa probleme, no matter he's coming from the bench or he's coming from you know this guy is going to give us problems, and he made life hell for the defenders in Chitamo greatest invader yesterday. I remember he's only to learn how planner a planner guy man Mushimano that's how great he was, and he was the heartbeat of Malta Monzi. In essence, he was the best, one of the best. I said it even today. He's a goat. He's a goat. Yamu greatest of them all. Of all time, Yamu yesterday. We got greats. We got greats. Mu yesterday. We got greats. More greatest. But we got greats. Muhammad Skrala. But he's one of them. By Lohorno, they are greater than Babang. But he by Lord ba great mu yesterday system patel. So kinahana hore in a nutshell. Kinahana hore we have never seen the best of him na kwena hola. Kinahana hore if ngelo hore Mudimu he was supposed to be somewhere ka bophelo ba hae ba football. It's just the dilo tse dingwe di mo di tsamaisa ka mkhwena a itseng ka teng or no wena o tlofela mo ya ka mabaka hae. So but yena football na itse ba re motho tse ba bolo.
So waizi yo bolela ka maleta motse o nkgopotsa there's one game ngile ratla re di shashara re na ntse ke tla last Mvater All Blacks by then go greatest Mvater sola bolelang ka yona ngile ratla re di shashara mara ntse re na le di team nna ntse re coacha ke Dula. We were all raised by the legendary Dula Mokoena. Dula mo greatest Mvater ntsana le di team tsa ntse re itse re ya go Kapa, there's Sol Molapo, there's Jack Mashaula, re ya go Malta Motse. Like I mentioned, they had special players. And Rambo Spowana, you know him.
Very well.
Yeah, Bo Jury, there was the legendary Jury Mutapo. He was exceptional, but believe you me, Bo Jury, Bo Burundi, Bo Sipo, they will all have Tata. All of them in the Baitur, Netelebo Pelo, Malta Moods. Like Soli saying, good night. So, I was the Mvater All Blacks. They're not a player, but Sunday. Bona, we will never make a mistake here against Baleta Boots. Maponya stay. Company Dula Munagerela just because of the legendary Niger. Because believe you me, Niger, like Sol is saying, was one of the special players. And remember, as much as he was special, if you don't give that boy your special attention, Uto skin. Uto Papara Niger. Box, so when you play against Niger, you had to somebody other players. His focus will solely be on Niger. So, on a nutshell, gents, like Ogolela, it's unfortunate why he celebrate but celebrate But like Sol is saying, Niger was out of this world, gents, football wise. Like he's saying, moi fitlhileng mo teng South Africa ya mmona, to be honest o bone ke rena ba re botseng le yena ba re moitseng ke believe re sokola fela go bafana re palla go win a World Cup. We needed players like Niger because he was one player nzara agala Niger ite se nomoteka and believe you me o kana no the boy wa dala ari e ka fitlha mo maotong a receive la motloela I receive Athena will face only defender. The rest is history. Utole round, especially Elekata 1-1, Utoli skin. So yeah, Nashem like Sol is saying, he was the greatest, he was the GOAT. Then Nayo guy support. He was one of the best players. Gilen Ravaletsona. Mo yesterday. So I want to check out one did they work for so Niger was that special player. Luena only coach or in Zogamu signal. Raymond Hosle Iraplan. I remember Regala the final, you remember go Komu.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it was a big final. Real guy yesterday's Kings, and believe you me, Nzarisa Galile ordinary team got that final.
Sorry hanyane. Wa itse go boletsa ka motho mo or Jack Matlhaola ka o Jack Matlhaola ke mang
Jack Matlhaola ke one special player. The boy is close to my heart. Hence, who won a kafetsa I touch because Jack was not your exceptional player, but he was that rare player. No, now we are players like Jack are scarce. I would create anyway.
and Matlhaola le Matlhaola le o tla bjang le Jack Matlhaola
No, it's funny, say Matlhaola. The Matlhaola.
okay ne ke se Matlhaola mo ntsha dikomo
No, Jack was sexy. Who can Jack? Anale Niger le Jabi. Bona, Jabi Mabena. Nze ba bona they will and baba bedi ba nze se those exceptional players. Jabi nzana le bo lazy nyana mara a izita ba sa yale anale speciality. So Niger nzale exceptional. Niger nza ira dilo tse o sa expecting gore di ka ireha kan at the satellite nze go botsa ka the final that we played. By then nze rena advantage ya o ba le solo. By then it was still go real stars kana kwela. So but once re dlala le bona nze re dlala le bo the late the cheap Easter. And by then Easter nze sale mo na dlala mo ba no masters. Bo the late Chili's there was a player from Tadista that kono dlala khona kiki from the behind the leg. So we had more seeing that club nze le bona nze tshwere cream. And then all experience, unlike Rena, we were just small boys while we were in the talent there. Unfortunately, Rena to Sagore, Ruhudi Lebo. So, for Rena to have soul in our team, and to it is stability, the confidence. I remember Niger Kamon, Naremun, hey, Rikau, what this tournament. I go to Sagabosa, cheap, yes. I go to Sagabodi cheap, Bernard Sol on the ring. I said, Bologos, and believe you me. Presence ya mukhalabo in the presence ya Niger saliyenga bophelo bube so easy for them. Nzoka we were the experienced one as compared to those veterans because even the game we dominated the game but wale re ba jele bona fair and square and le bona after game they accepted or a game yelengere dladile beke otle. These boys were better than us and all because of the legendary Niger. He could make things happen. Nzana the late Sabri. Bona, the two boys. Bona, my agents are eyes. Long as the Colombians are a pedicule thing. I can
Do you know Omoboza game in Jalal Bafana Babambaku, Farambata, Ili top 4, Okana, Santanes.
First 11. I remember the team. Captain's game, we benched our time cards.
You know, Bafana Valejo, the boys of Bafana Valeva Polo, team in Barcelona couldn't touch the ball the whole game. Baitala. Rena Bachelet, Narba or Zaga Ashi, Rana Jalam Polo.
I remember in my novel was Dino. Baba exceptional.
Robaraha, Rostata Obaraha, Pele Rabaras, Obaraha, Rajala Polari, Opola Elokona Kiki, gave me Ili not. Niger will coding Katoha Mara box Katamukofi box fell Muti. Bajala Pol shot Cornela, half as our home. Why am I gave me a time? After I Jalana Taku, that was low. As a Hoyari. That's how good a Kamhaligati. Now Hona who will ladies out, now Hona will ladies up.
No,
what Niger did, the current because Joe, believe you me, if that the car, for Niger could have used the current
PSL or whatever, yeah.
So that thing it's just that inside make call, hence people now going on about shoes. I remember I used to be a culprit again at Niger because Nigerians are calling Boza Dino, Nagato Roberta 2 years. So the Lotens are Niger, they were too good to be true. As a normal person, you had to believe or I'm a mogare, Hunali did one Munya,
sorry. It was not for the first time. Now when we relay Mushanga. July Mashangu, yeah. July Mashangu, Sandan, Babrikera Sundowns, a feast of fees. Which way Marasente, Arova Emma, right there, Robert Hanet. That thing, it was in him. It was in him to dictate. Or the team gave Yana knew or na, I'll do this. And if you believe, believe or no, you've got that player. Rena ba bang ra itse okay ke ne le club ke ne le Niger na o tlaela fela ke finish or he ba se plan he ba feel or abane plan ba o passana but ke bona ba o korang and they knew hore he re tladile Joe o tlo itlisa ola o tlisa fela. That's where now you could see there's no itlisa ba 5 e ba tlhaba then wena wa tswa mo ba o tlhaba shiana goalkeeper leng ho tswa le role o kora di one.
I remember 2009 when Niger joined our team. Akisaki the late Burundi le Makeke because of there was a time we had a time of football at no Nakishabuka football. So I'm not there the join. And then so when he came there, they introduced him to me and then Mona player. You know, before we started the game, so I didn't know him by then. But was it all? I remember the local extension 80 Koko Simnandi, his first game. Yo, I could not believe it. First game, I can't recall when the Dalal team, but believe me, he was marvelous. I could not believe. You know, after that game, Sol came because I was very close with Sol by the time. I don't know, man. I think Niger will go team wrong. No, I think now he's at the right team now because of the way he's work. We could not say this is a player, but once he start doing his things, yeah. The guy, as my colleagues have said, that guy was exceptional. Even at his age, he's 47, 48 now. Even now, even 2 weeks back, he was still the Niger that they knew 20 years back. The age didn't affect him on playing his game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just the question as you grow up, you know, certain things become slow. Yeah. But he was still that Niger that I knew him 16 years ago.
Okay, ndato khoza kupela okay ishago thomenga leni. Na go tse Niger a le mo interview yaka, ne? Ba lo nokile auto mo thofong e nngwe ba re ke stenetse ke mabati.
Yes, sir.
And then atla rabala di result ne le jail.
Okay.
Ke re kan Niger why mar team ya ho age wa so ara taba ke he ke stemona fela aba jail ba fana ba. So one ke ya witse mo team ya ha ntwe special e Niger na etsa ke cause of okay le lositse la ya leaking jo gata ya ha ke musa o lo okay is o mo red card ke re kan why ba no team ya me bro o gata re etse jiwa so ha ke staying ha je di team le mona mo so o ga tlhalosa.
You know, the word lose was not in his vocab. Niger will hate losing at all cost. That's about because he'll do things, he will think, and then he will come up with a plan. Whether you got how best defense, but he will come up with the plan.
Okay.
Yeah, because of the passion of the game.
Okay.
Yeah, the passion of the game.
Okay. Now, is ke tlo bo re Solomon former Mani Rangers player, former Real Stars player, former Bafana player. O tlo bo le na tlo bolela sa a ke re ka tshiko re sa bolela ka tsa the late Niger. O tlo tla mona. So, ompotse ke game e feng e special e leng gore waiting Niger sele a re tsia from point A to point B. E le gore I hear sometimes hele tshameka team ina lore in under pressure. I get le ka se di team tsotlhe SLT. O ga re botsa gore o hopola e feng e le gore Niger sele a fitlha mona mo ka mannete a etsa gore dilo di etsagala. Was tshepe lwe.
Ke hopola re dlala le Bunkuna go Zakhele ka final. It was not game e le gore no re controller, they were on top of us.
Okay, sorry. You couple or kill Zakhele so what linesman a go ka itse tournament.
Yeah, Zakhele Suela wa lineman e leng ya PSL le tournament le CAF FIFA accredited lineman. We it's a tournament every December till the 1st of January.
Finally
31st it's a December go Kanana. o kanana the first edition ya di Masters
Yeah.
ne re go finaling STFC re tadile le bo Dino ka Rinkas. Yeah, then Niger we used to ba mo pika. We used to meet or at or dlala ka di tournament tsa mo high, especially o dlala go Zakhele bo Maibela. So the game it hadile the last 5 minutes it was 0-0. The last 5 minutes Rinkas scored. You know, I was the coach. I was on the line. I just saw everything. You know, he came to me and said, "Have I so rich? Have I so rich?" It was the last 5 minutes. Have I so rich? You know, he equalized. He equalized Niger. He equalized, then we won the penalties. Yeah. And last 5 minutes, then we won the game, the penalties. And I think he scored the last penalty also. Yeah, then you see a character, how great a player he was. Because they can score a goal or on that minutes that it shows character, it shows belief. And in order for you to believe, you must start to believing more that we can do this. Then it will go down to the teammates or no chance. We're going to do this. We're going to equalize. Then we equalized. Then we won the game. The penalty shootout. In a nutshell, he was. You're not game. Okay, I'm because game is saying most of them really winner. But last minute, then and you must remember the team that they had. It was one of the best teams. It was not just a team, ordinary team. In every disco, yeah, one of the great players also. So you must understand that they had a very, 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 very good team. And for us to come back in 5 minutes and go in and win the game, it showed character. And character is starting people like the great Niger.
Okay, fine. Okay, it's good to work, guys. Go club, former Brazil, I was there, former All Blacks, and former Mountain Kings, and a big tournament organizer. Okay, right? Okay. Tabi, Ogambo Tori, game effing your Salovaria, Motabi is a game change. I get waiting sometimes who is Amiga, Monamo, Erasito, Rere, Mare, Hatsoa, a game changer, you know.
Really, I've played so many big games in Niger and I've climbed in so many. Maraganano game in Niger Salan Taj.
Yeah.
He was not my teammate, he was my opponent.
Yeah.
Saul will recall and attest to that day. In the Professor Mukokom tournament, go TNG, and I led the late Burundi. I remember my jewelry in Albo Solo go final in Relega Yesterday's Kings. Semi-final, yes. Relega Yesterday's Kings. But Nabalaka Brazil, Obulangaona.
Yeah.
You remember the game, so. Why is it those boys that Sidela, Hebafeso Jare, Nasolo touches and to Mardino? Bafanaba, I see the stars. Marabai Yagat. And Joe, what surprised most? Go finally was in the Bible Jalabuma. Bolebohanguka me, Alfios Dubes Gumundu, Boboto Milidimwane, Koribona. Yeah, I bet Nikon charge. You can born the list is endless. Bobo Massa, Tepomalesa, and Batubaco by then they were still active at the highest level, but at the teenage. Yeah, Bobo Wanda Siluma, JJ. Yeah, they were finally they were playing against the best.
Yeah.
But once about at the highest level. Mara, you won't believe the boys won 1-0 because of Niger. Yes. Niger, I remember Rebo solo. Who win the ball or Garota pass at Niger because that team is entsele mo dimabona because like Sol is ntse ba dominate play wise so ntse ba sa tlhole ba wa raka o ba maka at some stage Niger o manage to kry room ya o te kry setse le defendera ba le isolated he started there. And remember the whole, I think you remember him. He was not one of your exceptional players, but he was a finisher.
But come on.
He was a finisher. So Niger would like to move around at a box and he told me dia kelema sela experience. I gra fight him as a mumba, I roll fight. I very good food. And as they say in blood, the rest is history. Wo Burundi, Bambagile Okare game yele Bofelo Baba would depend on that game. You won't be back only. I think game is now more than 10 minutes. It told me. But they managed to salvage that 1-0 lead they won. So elage on a game here one because heke hopola team ela bona nzena le bo Duduzi. They were having so many young boys by they were still coming to the game. And who Niger because we are gonna hopola the team. Niger maybe the fight till Burundi. Lisipo recover and go what's by then and so those exceptional players it's okaring ukaditseya wa radio lo ke the exceptional players but ntsele bona ba okaring ke the elders into that team but because of leadership ya the legendary Niger they managed to win that tournament satsile so okay one of the game ke believe ngor Niger sala imisa le so ka yona
ya Coca-Cola ke ne Coca-Cola tournament
yes
okay actually let's say lina le leng la Burundi was a great player lena is one of the legend Taylor dirishile mo lefatsheng le a mo ya hae o re ba le ka coach Eric wale mo coach or the former kare ke JK coach wena ke game e fin e lo solo wa re mar Niger sela tsia team ke team ya lena ke wa re mar Niger sela tsia team e a bia mo mahetleng a etsa dilo tse sa khoneheng cause of Shiva re solo molapo le renguna ba re na re ema batho ba eme a tsamaya so wana ke think
oh you know what there was a game also against Tlapingkuna. I remember that week I went for an operation and then I was supposed to stay home. Okay, no, I'm going to Tlapingkuna Sadala Renkas, one of the greatest team when my sister on. When I just started to play for our team, that game, the same place. You know, when you start, because of these guys were good. You know, Heba home up by 20, they home up an hour before the game started, and then guess what? We were meant out. And something said, we're gaming, and as I was walking, I was struggling, but I go game. I said, let's honor the game and see. Can you believe? You still remember that?
I remember the game.
We were the first team to beat Renkas in our league. The first team. Naja abota his younger brother Zidane le Shela. Arbafan. Kilo seat. I'll detect the terms. You'll go and do the rest. I'm telling you. You know, Riloko breaking a little not. I could not believe. I thought maybe I was still in hospital. I was dreaming. 2-0 against Renkas, one of the best teams. Yeah, about that.
Oh,
Renkas. Yo, that day. Telling that game, we won so many things in Niger, but that game it was special because of we were the only team that could beat Renkas. Renkas got the best players ever. Best ever players ever. With JJ, with Klabi, you can name them. But after the game, he was so happy because Niger it's a game. I played this game as if it's my last one. Because of I wanted to show these boys so anything is possible in football. He was playing behind strikers and Abua defender. Remember, Nershotaka player one. Player number 11, it like a second half. I think I still remember this policeman, what defender, Mr. Metropolis. It like a second half with about 11. But we were able to beat them the day because of Niger.
The best team.
The best team.
Yabotlapi.
Na plus ke lo opponent o ka ntse ke mo motivate.
Yo. You know, even today, I'm still dreaming about that game. May his soul rest in peace.
Okay, ke a bona tlabi sa mtlhabe mona mo yo ke
ya wili wa isdamane and ake ke one ke nemo one wa tlhokofetse or damane o ka ronjele mo o tlhokofala bja mara
okay okay fine cause of kaitsi di playera okay ke wela mo sona di playera le phela bo botle le off the field ne re solo o ka re botsa off the field na le bja off the field
you know really ke motho wa mohae ne but ke nagana gore ga ka phela thata mohae wa bona but he ne ke tlile mohae I used to ne ke phele le majita fele re relax he was a chilled guy wa bona and then na ka se botse motho mongwe a nne that's what I knew about him and always na ra bolela football always he na bolela wherever we are and like rena wherever we are le ka tsheno le bunguda wherever we are we talk football right we always travelela football he re tlhadile le kapa malta mo se tlhadile le kapa e re jele or JK e re jele re kopana re travelela football yeah that's ka mkhone re phela ka teng le yena ne re bua football he re ile ka bu masters on tour ne re bua football we are footballers
all right
yeah
all right
always talk football
okay ke boela mo records I get one you are the owner of the team
yes sir
and also the coach if I yeah off the field na tla di training na attend the game na etsana.
Look, let me tell you something. We forget to masters R3. Remember, we are now adults. Yeah, we only attend games, and as, you know, when the late Burundi used to tell me, you know, go bush when I train, I couldn't bush something like that. Yeah. He was one of the laziest players when it come to training.
Nice.
Didn't like training, you know.
Yeah.
But off the field, he was a family man. Yeah, he was a family. He was very calm, you know. Man of two lives. In the field of play, he was different. He will fight. Tapu will attest to that one. Even so, he will fight as if you know, physically. But off the field, no, very chilled guy. Very, very, very chilled guy. Okay. And as Niger is one of the disciplined players because he end up being a taker over everything in your team, being a caretaker, arrange a transport or the players, their belong, and everything. Even today, Rebola so the Gerrits are JK Masters, the continue. The characters are the players, the continue. Niger will say there was a time last week, because I'm coming in Shabela at time. I'm going to phone the player. Come this game. Yeah, he will arrange for Sunday or Monday. When everyone was relaxed or Monday we relax. Yena will call you say Sunday we must make sure and everything. Even if Niger when he was not playing, he was the first one to arrive. Very disciplined man.
All right.
Yeah.
Red Lab. Rasolo Gatalwanya Rena Apila. Okay, which means it's true. Apila so much Lena. Coach maybe is umutswere as a legend like it.
Yes.
Club we not Kalena cool, bro.
I go to Niger.
Yeah.
Like Joe Abulela.
Yeah.
Niger in the field of plains, he was something else. He was what's the king? Mara off the field, he couldn't even hit a fly. Okay. He was one guy, he was forever born, forever laughing. Why is he? This thing in one moment. Unfortunately, it's football related because now Niger, all we did it was more football related. The lens are law of the field, like Sonny said, it will be football related. Ke hopola tsatsi le leng ke le ratloa re na le bra pro nze rato ya tournament e nngwe ka moka Meldrifi go Mikhukhuna tsatsi le leng unfortunately nna ga re tshabile sekolo ka tshwara ke Spane nna
ka re ne ke tla tla ke le joina ka final vaya ba ya kwa ba fitlha ba winner first game e le top 4 he tshwantse go ba joina ka final Spain ya bore ke utswile dilo go nna kwa ke khone tlo ya go Spain ke ba 10 ka continue na ba dlala final ela mara ntse ke ba cheke bo score ba lwa Niger lo ba putsora wa lwa Niger last minute like o moitse sore le motho wa last minute a ntsha plan ya fetsa o ntsha plan majita la dago ka bel drift da ba ra island
Ka score
na ba e lokela ka mo ba next so e ke phone da ke kra lur ei man ya Niger ne mara man motho wa re solvelang di problem so ke phone Burundi wa utlwa ke bolela le pro o botsa Niger re mona clapish o phone the demons wa thomile di tori tsele o tlo bona Niger ore intellectually I was out of this world o tsia phone ela go bra pro re mona o le go ene phela ba itsala iso gro yo re tsala ke mandar ga tsariwe re are una le senga ga se seng mo se re botsa where to get off ngeng re ba itse ke fa senga ga se phone why o se fa phone se nga se la se hana phone ala di bana ha sana plan o itse se nga se la se hana phone ke rira speaker we a ke re mo thoka se nga se la o ira speaker ke re mfo o utlwa ba rotsa la ba fana ba ga mo mara ke mo tseleng go re ke tloa mo Pitori ke etla ra so a ke itse re ke tlo fitlha mo o file ba fana ba ga dilo tsa bona o ro mara ho tsama le tsona o make sure gore I don't see a one tlung or go kry go tlung ka gore ke etla ene ka fitlha go tlung ka se o kry report we family ya o batla o fa ke yona o e thabela you won't believe he ke fetsa ya ba nna ke dropa phone on that hardly 10 minutes na ja phone la tse ha thata ara nkuna ke itse soro ta so
Ikomile.
we ne ke re dai man mari ai so you will understand Niger was one jolly guy off the field nza dilo tse ding tse le yena tsa dira go ground off the field e re ntse so nza rata o tshisa ka tsona wa tshwara ya re so ai mare mo na wa je sabe bolwela mo ke bolaile batho so wena o no ikwela o satsile di paso I was one guy mo nza le mo teng especially here off the pitch we will always laugh about all those things tse lo mo nza dira in most cases ka mo ground so Shemiana to be honest, gents, will miss that character. We'll never find a character like that man. Se mar otherwise, go cherish abo phelo ba hae no celebrate whatever that he believed in.
Okay, no, ke a leboha re tla bonkuna. Nna Niger o motivated le ka ntho one. Last time ke na le ena mo ke mo tshwara ka letso e bile nga ke mo feletsa ke a kwa re itse ke whisper. Charity podcast o ska fela matla. Di challenges di otla batho ba tlo bolela so ba bolele so le so mme wena tshwarella o tise wa itse gore batho ba tshambileng bolo ke bo mang tia ya tia mfana wa tia mfana kana kana e shine ke mona la bofelo e shibuli wana o isha itsa ntwa hae iskin twengwe e sa ntshwareng pila but anyway ke bophelo ke re tla so le ke wela mona mo wena ke advice or ke eng se ileng gore o ka se nopola se ileng gore sele a o botsa sona se ile gore so se re point A to point B maybe so motivate so
o ne le fokole le wane se le sala mpotsa lona a ke itse ne ke santsane ke le go ka ba ne ke fitlhile ko ne ke le go teng ambotsa re go le se swane se ile re wa sietsa and then se ile re se determine se ile sona you walk like a professional player behave like a professional player then you going to become a professional player ke se la sala mpotsa so a se ritisa hao le ka mkhoetsa ndilo ka teng se tlo fitlhisa mo ile mo nya ka ya mo teng that way tsa la mpotsa yona
and officially
yeah go teng so ke nahana gore a se batho ba bantsi ba ba ka botsang ba especially le mo aging e one le etsa ntho e one yena na bona something se lo no se different tla shwa se nna ke sa se bona.
Okay. Coach. Ke mafoko a mafeng a ileng hore sela o botsa ona cause of Kaiti he was a good motivator. Narato bolela a bolela pointe. Sometimes I notice hela mona fela mar holy one I get one o kono picture or ish kana damone no.
You know, there's something. Niger was my younger brother. Honestly, he was my younger brother because I'll share anything with him. You know, he knows my life. I know his life. You know, there was a time when I was very sick. People didn't know it. Only individuals. And then he called me one day because of okay. I thought I was exactly below. I'm phoning like I don't know. Tata, we need in a month, but believe me. Where you are, stop where you live. It's a email that, it's a bullying. And here I am. Because of, there was a time when I nearly give up about life. But you know, we came to in Sunya. But I'm it's a email. Just be strong. Not zela. Not so far, you'll be back in this world. And then here I am. And I thank him because that was a motivation itself. Tawili, you know, sometimes you sleep in the bed and then but when somebody I was on TV, you'll wake up and just stroll this new life that is coming. That was a motivation for me.
Okay. Red flag.
Niger wa itse ke dilo tse ntshi tse nna ka mo recallang ka tsona Brian. For one, nna le Niger we used to we rata jersey number 10. Both of us. But go ashore. Nna le Niger we have never played in the same team. Niger abaka number 10. Niger will always act like a brother that he was to me and say, "Hey, I don't know motho wa tlo baka jersey number 10 mo club ya lete." The jersey tlapara ke club. This is our special player. And to me, it's a kid na unsang plan una le nna, but he was one person who will always protect me when it comes to that jersey una lore re bake. Niger was one guy in Zakon, lo ona bana le go di master sin lately. He will do that. Da karata whether ke dlala ka mo ground le mosadi ya ka ibile tsa moitse. Ha karata mola dadile ka 10 nna ke dlala game 3 mola. A fitla mola graba kula box ke ya mambara ke atlapi wa ibula. He doesn't even ask ke aja ke permission ya motho. Ara ke ya ka ene atlapi. So to me Niger he was more of a motive. That's why le ka mo groundong nse ke bolela ka tsheko ko memorial ngwa Niger ke re nna le Niger we used to fight he re le ka moara ground. Ne go botsa ntse re lwesa keng. Niger ntse a khona lwa le nna o re mona o go spela go dirula motho wa o makileng o palla bya motho. Come Niger, he was one guy that's one of the Saratu Magamar Niger Zakono Rantalalena. I choose Oriana Yo Magelana. Networking Seplani. Because he was more of a brother. Hence Zakono compromise I say and Allen Sona. Who accommodate them. He's one player multiplier so let's go let's on take a Jadil and let's on. Oh, you know another similarity but every time in Zaire he the teammate Yaga. Nali and Arsa compete. He will make sure na get comfortable. Company yena a compromise say yena lensona. Abe something else. Network na get comfortable. Ke Niger.
All right. Yeah, really. Niger was a great man, was a motivator. So, namafoko aka abo felo ke hore ba hanyone a sele na fele la hlahetsweng le rena re lahlehetswe dipelo tsa rona di ntse botlhoko. So ne ke re dudu ka mahae a se bofelo ba lefatshe modimo bo etsa dilo ka nako tse ena a bonang gore ka nako ya hae eske boletse gore nke ilo rena we are in control ne re ga dumelesege gore go nne ka mokhuo ke mafoko a rena a tswa mo podcast so bana ke na le baengshi ba le bona ba tla bolela mafoko a bona a bofelo le tse ileng gore maybe na ba di libetse a ba di bolela ba bolele le bona ba ntshe se se leng mo bona ba phetse mona le ena ke tla thoma ka Reso Molapo.
Ke re Baganyoni tshidisegang le Easter's le baagi ba Stress le lositse le baagi ba greatest Hammanskraal le lositse. You've lost one of the great players tse no saldia Grisa this the country le this district ya rona mo. So ke re ba botle re tshidisegeng. We must learn the lessons tse lorno o re rutile tsona le ba banyane ba batlang di footballers they must be ba nya go nna the great o tshwana le yena.
Okay, le motlile Reso Molapo ka mokgwa a boletseng a le the upcoming youngsters ba tshwane le ena ke ntho e nna lela hore the youngsters a di sa tshameka bolo ba busy mo notahing, then re kopela hore ba iphena kwa bolo ba tswele pele. So re tlo utlwa from the coach Rekoza, the coach, the founder, hore ena a ka reng.
Tawili, if ever I was not believing in God, I would say something. Just because I believe in God, and then and then it's difficult being for me since Monday. But as I'm saying, believe a Modimo and Timodi. Get bad JK Masters. And the entire family hanyoni tshidisegang bathi makuvala umnyango omncane go kwale ha lefester go tlo bulela umnyango possibly modimo o tlo re fa another Niger in different way go bima. Let's accept it and move on. Thank you.
Okay, coach re lebogile believer ra leboga gore he re le batho re tshwanetse re ne le believer or one day o tlo re fa Niger o mongwe, and then e re kutlwe ko renkuna gore ena mafoko a ekeng a bofelo a ka botsang batho ka ena Niger.
Really, like ke re tswa memorial ngwa Niger no e re tla mo wena mo go bolela ka Niger letsatsi le ka tlhapa braya, but like we are saying family ya Niger, bana ba Niger, bo bruru wa Niger, mosadi ya Niger, family ya Nyoni ka bophara, community ya Stress Hammanskraal ke na no re ba few batho ba sa itseng Niger. JK Masters ba eleng gore currently like ba bolela he was a pillar go bona ile Jomosono go bona makeke 11 e leng gore le yona lately ntse se tsa thekile makeke ya mo support a ntse mo nokeng ya hae a pusha le yena gore makeke 11 e operate. TFC ba eleng gore every now and then when there was an opportunity Niger will always stop everything aye he bana le collab for yena gore aya yo ba thusa. He will always do that. Mabetha ya braya ka disco every time here na le sello re Niger mukhoshi shuwe, he will always honor that. Let's tsotlhe di team tse leng gore Niger he will always avail himself because Kiamuizi was a football man. Whenever there was a call for yena football wise, he will always honor that irrespective of who's making that call. So ke rata o botsa fela ba nyono ra se bona fela ba ba latlhetsweng. And ke rata o ba botsa gore as much as Niger tlhokofetse like ke mention ne go memorial re teng rena bo Niger ba bang ba ntse re phela le Niger ba skare he o le boima ba bona jogo e se matleke ba tshaba o ira mokhoshi nako nngwe o no bolela fela it helps. Joe like Eli Joe so anale Niger so he comes a long way le Niger I come a long way le ba bang ba bo makeke ba bo mabetha and stuff. That's why I was telling bafana ba hae ka jeko Zidane le Des gore in the absence ya the real Niger, we brothers from Niger, we are there as Niger baska tshaba o ira mokhoshi whenever bo ba bonang the need. If hole possible modimo a dumetse they won't get stuck.
So ke no rata fela hore e tshangane ba reng e phekizane na uwa. We must just accept ntho e leng hore ya ireha ke thato ya monno la upstairs and the dilo di ira ka tsela ke yena determinang hore eng se tla ireha neng. So ke no rona bja no ntho e setseng fela a re celebrate bophelo ba Niger. Nna the game ka Sunday ko di gaming tsa rena tsa di Masters, I'm gonna play it for the legendary Niger. And believe you me, ke tlo make sure I do whatever se tlo mo thabisang. Something se ke itseng ntse a se rata se ira, ke tlo se ira ka Sontaga just to honor the man.
Renguna ke lebohile thata ke lebohile rena ba Charity Podcast re rata go bua go re duduza go na le lengwalo le leng mo Bibeleng le re ke le tshedisa ka lona rena re le ba Charity Podcast le reng go se go ba huba go la moreneng go baneng tiro tsa bona di tla ba sala morago. Before banong ke tswalla ke botsise ba yeng hore a re go bolela something le sharp. Okay, ke le bohele ba yeng ba rena ba irileng ke ba kopa ba tlhame mmerokong ba lapile ba tlhale ko memorial servicing a ba tle ba re no wile rena re lapile ba tlile mo ba share ntho e leng hore ne ke nyaka go tlo e share le yona le bona ke a ba leboha guys ke leboha modimo a nne le lena le yang hae le tsamayeng pila and ho na le ntho engwe e ke utlwileng mo lena guys le na le ditori if le nyaka ho di isa ko bathong ke teng es le itse hore ke lulu ke records ke lulu o dila ka boro even ke coachara ke sports analyst ke records ke owner even ke coach ke tlapi sometimes o dila le ka di sponsorship o na re tshwara di tournament whatever Malabat, yeah, whatever o nyaka go tshwara di tournament or whatever something so le o nyaka go se etsa life ke teng bras le tshwere nna matsaka ke a le leboha le tsamayeng pele.
Thank you.
Pe mo Charity Podcast ya ka he wintso itse hore
Yeah, it's Timmy Turner from 016 in Team Pitur. Get here.
Hey, yo, it's a boy Kuka PTA Kamargamba Team Pitur. You know who it is from Guru.
Check Max 012. It's a boy DJ Young Master. I want to get master.
Yo, this is the ghost, the one and only.
EAZIDAWG on your favorite podcast, Charity Podcast. Rewena, Kawena.